Okay, we are live. Okay, let me just set up. I wasn't really too prepared, so I'll just set all my stuff up, get my pencil and everything ready. Okay, so today I'm going to be drawing all of these Spider-Men. Maybe not all of them, but most of them, hopefully. So I will just start with the first one. Let me zoom into it a bit. Okay. Let's start with normal Spider-Man. Okay, so I'll just put him here. Right, let's just add the eyes. And then I will add a bit of a body for this one. Not too much though. It's a bit off. This will take a while, so I'll just end the stream once I've finished all the Spider-Man, and maybe I'll do a few clone troopers if I have time. Let's add some hands. Just put like that. So that's decent. It's not the best, but should be fine. We'll just add some hands. No. Alright, wait, let me restart. Alright. Let me start. I'll just draw the faces, I think, for each one. Okay, so. Let's start with the normal Spider-Man. Alright, there we go. And then just start ink him in. Just add this. Okay. Alright, and then I'll just add some lines. There we go. Alright, now let me get my red pen. Hi, Charlie Johnson. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm going to be drawing all of these Spider-Men, hopefully. Right. Okay, now we're nearly done with the first Spider-Man. Oh. I am quite good today. Haven't done too much drawing today though, so just trying to get a bit in. This is actually going to be a birthday present for one of my friends, so hopefully it turns out quite good. Alright, so for the next one, let's do this Spider-Man here. Oh. I'll actually just add a bit. Thank you. I'll just add a bit of a body. Do it like that. And there we go. That is the first Spider-Man. Now on to the next one. Let's just draw it here. I'm not sure why everyone else left. Maybe they'll come back later. Now this is quite a similar one, just slightly different eyes. And also the eyes are black, so that's also a bit different. Yeah, they did come back, they did join again. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to fit all 100 Spider-Man on here. I might have to go onto another page after, but I guess we'll find out. Never really know what to talk about on stream, so yeah, guess I'll just draw. I live in London. This one's actually a very similar one. Oh nice, you live in Wales. That's cool. I've never actually been to Wales before. Is it nice there? Okay, so far this is the same, but now we can make the eyes black. And there we go. And we can also that's nice to know that it's nice in Wales. Might visit that at some point. Can also add the body. Oh, that is a bit thinner. Hold on. Let me do it like that, maybe. Yeah, that's cool. And that is now the second Spider-Man. So these are our two. Now for the next one, I'm going to do this Spider-Man here, which is blue actually, so that's a new color now. Draw that here. Alright. I'll just get some kind of oh, that's fine. Okay, so let's draw the face. It's a bit smaller, but it should be okay. I see you, Charlie. That's fine. Okay, so let's draw the eyes. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I might redraw that. Let's draw it more like that. How long is the live stream? I don't know. I might be streaming for like 2 hours maybe. This is probably going to take a while, so yeah. Maybe around an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Hello Gordon, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's do that. Oh, okay, so that part's... Okay, cool. I'll see you later then. Let me go get my blue. Alright, let's add this blue. See you. Oh, and then there is actually a bit like that is also blue. Okay, cool. And then I think it's kind of like that. Yeah. And then there's a spider there, which I can just draw like that, just the top part. That should be good. Okay, let's draw that. Then, right, and that part is red. we're nearly done with this. We just have to do the goggles next, and then we will be finished. Goggles are grey. Right, so the goggles are grey with a bit of white, so take this grey. It's more silver, but that should be okay. Just do that. There we go. That is the next Spider-Man, and I will just, there's a bit like that. Okay, cool. That is our third Spider-Man out of 100. So now for the next Spider-Man, we're going to do this black and white one here, which we will put right here. Alright, let's add the, I'll actually zoom out a bit. Let's draw the face shape. More like that. There we go. Okay, so this one is like the first Spider-Man that I drew, so let's see. But it's more a dark grey colour, so I'll see if I can find that. It's blue. Yeah, I'm just looking through some colours to see if I can find that's bronze. No, okay. Maybe they're in here. Oh, yeah, okay. Here, cool grey. This should work quite well. Test out the colour. Yeah, okay, cool. This is good, this is good. So let's outline. Yeah, there is a black outline on here. Alright, there we go. Now, I will take a white. No, never mind. I'll just go straight with the dark grey. Here, okay. I'll try to leave it for the lines. Like this. Because it's white lines, so it's quite tricky. But a line there. Line there, kind of. Line there. And a line there. Oh yeah, cool, that works. There we go, and now just, this one doesn't look as good, but, oh, I might just put it all grey, hold on, I have an idea. Oh, I'll just do this all grey, and then I'll just add black lines since it's a bit easier. I do it like that. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, the body is just the same grey with black. Here we go. Alright, let's add the lines. And that is the next Spider-Man. Actually, I'll just thicken this a bit. Like that. And I will do that. Okay, cool. That is the next Spider-Man done. Okay, so Gordon, I am a teenager now, and this stream is going to be about 2 hours long, hopefully. So now, for the next one, we're going to be doing this Spider-Man. So let's add that here. And let's do the... Oh, this is actually an interesting face shape. So it's the same... I think I'll just draw the same face shape. Pretty much. Kind of looks a bit like an egg, actually. Let me fix that up a bit. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then if I add the mask, it's kind of like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, let's outline. Hi, Elia. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Let's just rub all this out. Some pretty cool Spider-Man here that we're gonna draw. Okay. I'll do the body after. I can't really get that shape perfect right now, so let's add the red. Thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Okay, here we go. And then now I will use my darker grey and maybe this. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so if I do the darker grey first, just add the lines like that, and put it in. Just realised that I forgot to ink first, but that's fine. And then this is more skin colour, so I think I will change that. Let's do this green grey colour. Yeah, that looks a bit better. There we go. Okay, cool. And then now we can ink, because I forgot to do that before. There we go. I did do that a bit differently to how I normally do that. And now let's add the neck. Like, that should work. Okay, cool. And then now there are these cool, let me show you, these cool things coming off his arms. So I will try to add that in as well. See if I can add that. So it's kind of like this. I'll do it kind of like that. And there's these lines. And that's kind of circular like that. That's quite cool. Okay, let's add it on this side as well. Circle. That and the lines. Nice. Okay. Ink this. Okay, like that. And I'll just colour that in black. Okay, let's colour this in red. But I will add the spider here. There we go. Okay, cool. Now let's colour it in red. Thank you, thank you. By the way, if I do have time after this Spider-Man drawing, if it's not been too long, then I might also do a Star Wars drawing with a bunch of like clone troopers and stuff like that, because I feel like that would be pretty cool. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so these parts on the sides are actually meant to be grey, I just noticed that. But since we did that one in red, I'll do this one in red as well. Oh well. Let's just do the top in light grey. Alright, there we go. Yes, I am British. I live in London. Alright, there we go. And now that is our 5th Spider-Man out of 100. So I don't think I can fit one there, so I will put one in the middle here. Oh. And the next one that we're going to be doing is the pig Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. I like that guy. So let's draw him here. Alright, so this is a different face shape. It's more of a circle, so add that like that. That. There we go. The Iron Spider, is that this one? Up here? I'm sorry, I don't really know Spider-Man that well. So, yeah, I'm not really sure which one's the Iron Spider. Actually, I'll search up the Iron Spider. Oh, yeah. I'll draw that guy. I'll definitely draw the Iron Spider. I think, yeah, he's on our list. He's pretty much the last one, but I might draw him earlier. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Like, this guy, right? That's the Iron Spider, I think. I'm not really sure. Thank you for the subscription, though. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll draw him after. Okay, let's add that. Okay, this is looking a bit odd, but hopefully it'll look better in a moment when we add the pig features. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, I think. Oh, yeah. Let's ink. I find it crazy, to be honest, how many different types of Spider-Man there are. Like, that you can actually just draw hundreds of different types. It's pretty crazy. Spider-Man 2099. Let me search up. Spider-Man 2099. This guy? Is that him? I'm not really sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's him. So I'll draw him and the Iron Spider as well. Sorry, I'm back. Let me carry on this. So, oh, he is also like, oh, that's not centered. Okay, I'll do it like that. Alright, let me add the red, and then I'll be done with Pig Spider-Man. I'm not sure what his name is. Alright, here we go. Oh, Pigham. Okay, thank you. I think I've seen him in one of the Spider-Man films, but I don't really remember. There we go. Or Ham Pig. Okay, thank you. So let me add the red. Just kind of do it like this. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I will do Spider-Man, the Iron Spider. I'm just wondering. Oh, Spider-Ham. Okay, thank you. So is this the Iron Spider as well from my list of them? Is this the Iron Spider, but then with these things, I think. I'm not. Let me see if I can find a simple picture. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that is the Iron Spider. Okay, thank you. I'll draw. Oh my god, there's even more. That's insane. Okay, I'll draw him here. Oh. Okay, back focused. So face like that, and then I don't like that. Okay, cool. And then I will add, where's it here? Okay, so kind of like that. Is that good? Not really sure. I think that's okay. I'll add 4 of them. Like that. Okay. So I am doing it right. Okay, that's good. This one's a bit odd though. I'll fix that. Alright, there we go. And then I'll colour him in. Well, first inking and then colouring. Like that. And like that. Right, there we go. And then now I will add the lines, the kind of web imprints. And let me also get... Oh, hello, can you draw Spider-Man 2099? Yes, I will draw Spider-Man 2099. I am going to draw him next after the Iron Spider, actually. Let me just find a yellow that I can use. Oh, here, pastel yellow. Okay, to try to draw the spider. Drawing, I find it quite hard sometimes to draw like quite detailed things, but that's why I draw kind of cartoony like this. Like that. Okay, and then add yellow. Like that. And yeah, everyone does love 2099. Oh. Here. Oh. I will get my other... Yeah, I'll just get my other inking pens to get a smaller size for this. Not sure why I didn't do this earlier, but yeah. Like that. Okay. And then red? Yeah, red. That's right. I'm just wondering because different images show different things, so does the Iron Spider have like golden eyes? Yeah, I do. I do need to practice a lot. That's why I try to draw every day to get better at kind of like cartoony drawing and like anime and stuff like that. Okay, and then so that's golden, okay. But first this is red. There we go. And then I'll add this to be golden. There we go. And then I'll also make the eyes golden. Cool. So there is... Oh, is that... Yeah, I haven't really watched that many drawing videos, like how to draw and stuff like that. I did in COVID, but I haven't really since then, so I might try that again. Okay, now Spider-Man 2099. Let me get a simple image. Is this, because there's lots of different ones, but is this Spider-Man 2099? Blue and red. Because I'm not really sure which one is correct, because... Yeah, okay, cool. I will open that in a new tab. Okay, so first for the face shape. This looks really cool, actually. Kind of like that. I'll draw him a bit smaller so I can get more of him in. Because he does look really cool. Those are kind of like arms. No, okay. Right, add that. Okay, cool. And then do that and oh, that looks really cool. Yeah, okay. There we go. And then I'll ink him in. We are so far, by the way, on the 8th Spider-Man, so there's still quite a long way to go. 0.7. Okay, and then do this. Miles Morales Spider-Man next. Yeah, I'll draw Miles Morales next. I do really like him, to be honest. Oh, that's even more detailed. Okay, so that all the way down. Yeah. And then it kind of comes out here. And then like that's like the spider kind of thing. I'll do that. There, okay. And then it's red for the eyes. There we go. And red for this part as well, so I'll just ink that first. And then I'll make that red as well. Hello, Gundam Toy Bab. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm not that good at pronouncing names, so yeah, sorry if I said that wrong. Oh, here we go. Let's add the red. Okay, now we're nearly done. And then I will actually just add, these parts as well, just because they look pretty cool. Like that, okay? And then now I'll ink them in with 0.1. Oh no, 1. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I also think it looks pretty cool. Should I do Miles Morales next? Alright. So let's erase that, and then that's red. Okay, cool. I'll do Miles next. Okay, that is 2099 done. Oh, I will clean up this line a bit. Okay, there we go. That is 2029 done. 2099, sorry. And then I will add Miles here, kind of floating. Okay, let's find Miles Morales. Did the Iron Spider. Okay, is this Miles Morales? Not that. This guy. Because I'm pretty sure that's Miles Morales. Okay, cool. That's him. Okay, let's start drawing. So yeah, we have 8 Spider-Men so far. Alright, let's do... head first, and then... Okay, yeah, I'll do Spider-Man Noir next. Alright, there we go, and then... it's kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. And then I'll add... oh, that's actually red, so I can only outline this part. Alright, there we go. And then I'll outline this in red. And then add... oh, so it's black. That's good. I'll use brush. Oh, hi Charlie. Welcome back. We have 9. This is the 9th Spider-Man now. Alright, there we go. So these are our... I haven't finished that one, but these are our Spider-Man so far. Alright, I will add the lines. Well, that really doesn't work that well on black. Alright. Should have done the lines first, that would have been a bit better, but I will add something after. Okay, so for this part, I will add the lines first. Oh, now they have point. I'll just take the nib out and put it in the other way around so it's clean. Alright, there we go. Nib is out. Go over that a bit. Then I'll also just put that back how it was, since I kind of went over that a bit. There we go. Okay. Now let's use the brush to do that. Wait, does Miles Morales have a red area? That's not Miles Morales. That is Miles Morales. No, okay. Cool. Alright, there we go. Now the next one I'll do is Spider-Man Noir. I think I saw him on here somewhere. See if I can find him. Oh, I'll just search him up. Spider-Man Noir. Okay, there we go. These are our Spider-Man so far. And now I'm just finding a good picture of Spider-Man Noir. Let's do simple. So I'll do this one. I'll do this one here. Because I'm pretty sure that's him. Okay, so now let's put Spider-Man Noir here in the center of these two. Where's my pencil? Here. Okay, so let's first start with this kind of face shape, and then the hat. Not the best at drawing hats, so this might not come out the best, but like, no, I think I'll redo that. I think I'll redo that hat. You know, I think I'll do the hat last and I'll do the rest first. So there's this part, and then it's kind of like goggles. That looks pretty cool. Like that. I don't know how this doesn't look the best, but guess we'll see how it goes. Wow, it's nearly been an hour. That's crazy. That really went by quite fast. Also, I think this might be a bit longer than 2 hours, this stream, because we're only at 9. This is the 10th Spider-Man, so I'll have to do that for Spider-Man Noir. I can't really get the hat shape right. Hopefully that should be good. It's also, I should have drawn him a bit bigger, but that's fine. Let's add that. There we go. Then other side like that, and then he's kind of like that. Alright, and then now this part is yeah, that's good. It's good enough at least. Oh, I never knew that he had a scarf. That's funny. Doesn't seem like the kind of person who would have a scarf. Okay, that is Spider-Man Noir. Let's ink him in now. Oh yeah, see you, Karen. Sorry I didn't see that. You're probably already gone, but yeah. Hopefully you can come back or next stream as well. Not sure when I'll stream again, but yeah. I will definitely enjoy my drawing. It's very fun. Alright, there we go. And now the lighter grey, which is CG5. And CG9 is going to be for shadows. Like that. And then like that. And CG9 for the darker parts. And then, oh, also CG9 for these parts. That's cool. Like that. Very nice. And then, oh, that's broad. And I'll do CG5 for his hat again. And for the top of his hat, I will do CG5 for this part, but I'm gonna see if I can get a lighter one for maybe a warm grey. Let me try that out on another piece of paper. Yeah, okay. Warm. Oh, that pretty much looks exactly the same. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, there we go. And then now I'll do CG. Oh, this is CG5, that's the wrong one. I want to do CG9. What? That's so thin. What? So little there. Okay, that's good. And then CG5 for this part. Hello, Black. Gojo? No, sorry, I can't do Gojo. I'm drawing Spider-Man. But if you have any recommendations for a Spider-Man that I should draw, then I'll definitely draw that. But I can't draw Gojo right now. Maybe another time. Maybe next stream I'll draw Gojo. Oh wow, it's been already an hour of streaming. That's insane, an hour already, and I've only just finishing the 10th one. There we are. I think, oh wait, let me. And that is Spider-Man Noir done, right there. So now we officially have 10 Spider-Men. Let's add the next one right up here. And move that. Okay. If you want, you can comment which Spider-Man I should do. I'll just pick one. But yeah, if you want, comment which Spider-Man I should do next. Let's see. Which one should I do? Maybe... Not really sure which one I should do. Oh, this guy looks really cool. Okay, so I'm going to be drawing this Spider-Man right here. So let's add him. Alright, so first I will start with the face shape. Like that. Yeah, and then eyes are kind of blocky, which is pretty cool. Like that. And then no, that doesn't. Wait, hold on. Let me make him a bit bigger. Might look better if I make him bigger. Alright, there we go. And then like that. There, okay. And then now I'm going to, here. Now I'm going to just ink him. It's a lot of ink used for this drawing. This is the 11th Spider-Man, which is really cool. But then again, I still have 89 Spider-Men to draw, so it's gonna take a while. Oh, by the way, no one's watching, it's fine. Next Spider-Man. Okay, this one I need red. I'll use this red actually. Yeah, that's red. And then now I need a kind of light purple color. Maybe this one? This one might work. Oh, that's the broad tip. Let me just... No, it's more of a blue actually. Let me see. Which... Maybe a blue-grey color? Not really sure which color to use for this one. Okay, I'll use a blue-grey color. That should work. Yeah, that actually works quite well. It's a bit more turquoise, but pretty cool. By the way, whoever's watching, if you want, you can comment which Spider-Man I should do next. So far, I have 11 Spider-Man. Oh, thank you. I do really appreciate it. Which Spider-Man do you think I should do next? Out of these ones on screen, which one should I do next? I've done the blue one so far. I think I might do this guy, actually. That could be cool. Okay, let me draw him. I'll draw him here. Alright, cool. So Let's see, so the face shape first. Let's do... This is the kind of face shape, and then the hat is like this. There we go. Oh, let me put that like that. And he's actually just wearing sunglasses. Pretty cool. It's kind of like that. And it's kind of like that. Okay. Now, and then I'll just add a bit of a part of his body. Okay, now it's time to ink. Let's ink this in. There we go, okay. And then now for his sunglasses, they are like this. Oh, there we go. And his hat is... His hat is pretty much all black, but I will make it a little bit grey just so that you can kind of see it. There we go. And then now red. I'll use this red. There we go. And then now let's add some lighter grey, kind of. Okay, so this is kind of like that with the dark grey around it. Like that. That's what the sunglasses look like in the picture. Okay, cool. So now, time to draw the... Oh no, I lost... No. Wait, I lost him. Wait. No, I lost the picture. Hold on. Oh, I found him again. Okay. Dark grey and dark blue. Okay. He does actually have a kind of checkered pattern on his thing, so I'll just add that as well. There. Okay, cool. That looks pretty cool, actually. And then now, it's kind of like that. And then he has a pocket like that. Yeah, okay. And like that. Okay. Let's ink this. I'll do 0.7 since it's a bit thinner. Okay, cool. And then now I need a dark blue. I'll use this one. That's pretty good. And I'll use CG. Let me use, I'll use this darker grey as well. like this. Okay, and then pockets are the same color. There we go, that is the next Spider-Man. I'll just get a thicker inking pen for some of these lines to make them stand out a bit more. There, that is the next Spider-Man. That is Spider-Man number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's Spider-Man number 12. Now let's add the next Spider-Man here, I think. Actually, no. Add the next Spider-Man here. Above Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Ham. Let's see, I'll do the punk, Spider-Punk, I think he's called. Let me get a better picture of him. The one I have isn't that good. Yeah, Spider-Punk. Okay, cool. Let's do Spider-Punk then. I'll just zoom in on him. Hey, Spider-Punk. So for the face shape, it's pretty similar to all of the others. It's basically the exact same to all of the others. Kind of like that, but with here. And then like that, and there we go. Alright, that's Spider-Punk drawn out. We'll also just add the lines. Okay, cool. Now let's ink him in. By the way, you can comment which Spider-Man I should do next if you have any favorites, or I will just pick one as well. Alright, there we go. Just draw that. Okay, cool. So that is nearly done. Forgot about these. And then I'll use a thinner pen for these spikes here. Alright, there we go. Now I will color him in. Get my red. Like that. Here we go. There we go. And also for the inside where his jacket isn't there. And now for his jacket, I'll use this darker grey. Like that for his jacket. And then let me get a very light grey. Oh, that's not that light, but that's fine. And there is Spider-Punk done. That was our 13th Spider-Man now. Let's add another Spider-Man right here. Let's see, I will do... I'll do this Spider-Man. He's like this Spider-Man right here. Not sure what his name is since I don't really know Spider-Man that well, but let's see. Let me just... Here we go. Okay. face shape. It's already been 1 hour and a half nearly, actually, and I'm trying to draw 100 Spider-Man in 2 hours, but I don't think we're going to make it, so I will have to run over a lot. That should be fine. Alright, there we go, and then... Oh, this is a bit of a different Spider-Man logo. It's like... that. There, okay. And then I will add the web design. There, okay, cool. Like that, and then ink in everything. That, okay, cool. Oh, also ink in the web design. Okay, and now this is a blue Spider-Man. So we have to color him in blue. And there's a bit of red at the bottom as well. So I will just add that. That, and then it's also blue like this, and then I'll add the bit of red. Like that. There we go. And now that is the 14th Spider-Man. Here we go. That is the 14th, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14th Spider-Man. This is actually crazy. I'm never gonna do 100 though. Let's add the next Spider-Man here. So who's a top fan? I don't know who this guy is. Let's see. Alright, so now I'm gonna draw this Spider-Man here. There we go. Let's draw that Spider-Man there. Okay, so first for the face shape. Pretty much the same to everyone else, just slightly different. So I'm just gonna draw the same face shape as everyone else, and then I'm just gonna rub out a bit of it. And I'm just going to rub out the bottom part and add in there we go. Oh, for whoever's watching, this is Spider-Man that I'm drawing at the moment. And this is the 15th Spider-Man, which means we'll be a quarter of the way there. So let me add this. There we go. Oh, and then this is a double. That's cool. And that. Okay. And then there we go. Cool. So now I'll just use my pen to ink everything in. like that. And do all of these lines. Then now I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's like that. That's good, that's good. And then this design is like that. And then okay, and then now I'll do that. Okay, cool. Now I will ink this bottom part in. Just like that. And then I'll colour it in. There. Okay, time to colour. So this is red. That is not red. This is red. Okay, by the way, you can also comment who you want, which Spider-Man you want me to draw next. Oh no, wait, where did he go? I can't remember where he was. Alright, anyway, let's carry on colouring this in. Just like that, and then I will colour this in grey. Right, and then I need to find that Spider-Man again. 100. Where was he? Oh, that one. Oh, so he's grey. CG5, he was grey like that. Forgot to ink this part in. There, he's grey and then red and grey. Okay, cool. Grey and grey. And then I'll add the red. Spider-Man is very red, I just realised. Like, every single Spider-Man has red on it for some reason. Except for like Spider-Noir and a few others. Right. There we go. That is that Spider-Man. I think that's the 15th. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 Spider-Man. That is amazing. Let me just start a poll. Okay, so now let's do the next Spider-Man, which I will do as over here. And which one should I do? I will do this Spider-Man right here, this white one. This white Spider-Man right here. Okay, let's draw him right here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so this is the 16th Spider-Man now. Let's draw him. Okay, so face shape as always. And then now let's, oh, okay, this is a bit different. So let's do the inside of the eye. Haven't done that for any of them. And then neck. And neck, and then kind of like shoulder pads. Alright, there we go. Like that. And just add that. Okay, cool. That's good. And now need to do that as grey, but I can't, so I'll just do black instead. I'll do thin black lines. And then now I will ink the rest of it. There we go. And then now I'm going to, let's see, he is all white, so does make it quite hard to colour. But he does have this kind of checkerboard pattern to him, so there we go. Okay, cool. So that's this guy done, I'm pretty sure. That is that Spider-Man done, I think. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Need to get a bit of grey in there. Like that. And then these parts as well. Okay. We have reached the 90-minute mark now of drawing Spider-Man. But that's... we barely have any. We only have 16 of them. So let's do the next Spider-Man here. Now, I think I'm going to do... Which one should I do? Oh, okay, that guy looks really cool. Let me zoom in on him. So I'm going to do this Spider-Man now, who has a skull. That looks really, really cool. Let me draw him. Anywhere I could draw him? No, okay, I'll just do it at the top here. So his face shape is just going to be the same as all of the other ones. Nothing too different. So let's just draw that. Probably the best face shape I've done today. And then let's add some flames. Like this. Like that. And then I can get rid of the face shape. Alright. Then I'll do that. That's good. By the way, for whoever's watching, this is the Spider-Man that I'm doing, this skull one. This is the 17th or 18th Spider-Man. So now let me draw a nose. And then it's kind of like that. Yeah. And then a line and the teeth for the skull. And I'll just add a few. Oh, there aren't actually any cracks. Oh, I'll just add one singular crack. Okay, cool. And then I will add, see, kind of like that. Yeah, okay. Then I'll just draw his logo, which is like a skull. That's not a skull. Okay, and then it's like spider arms. Like that. Okay, there we go. That's good. And then now I'm gonna add a few cracks and then ink this guy in, because I have to ink him in. Let's ink the flames. Like that. And then I'll ink the rest in a smaller one. Let's do like that. There we go. There we go. And then now the skull as well, which is black actually. Looks pretty cool. Let's colour that in. I'll use my brush. So loud outside. I don't know if you can hear it that well in the stream, but there's like it's a huge music festival right outside. It's so loud. Let's colour this in. No. I need like a lighter grey. Maybe just a beige will work. Hopefully. Yeah, sure, that works. Okay, now I will do that. There we go. And then a lighter blue, sky blue, that works. Add sky blue. There we go. And then pencil I'll use for these grey lines. There we go. And that is the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. The 17th Spider-Man. That's insane. Okay, now for the next Spider-Man, I will do... Let's see, which one should I do? Well, kind of iconic Spider-Man. I'm not really sure. Let's do this Spider-Man. He's completely black. I'll do this Spider-Man here. Okay, let's put that Spider-Man there. Yeah, I think that's the best place for it. Cool. Let's put that Spider-Man there. I don't think this is going to be 100 Spider-Man, by the way. I know I said I'll draw 100, but it's only going to be like 30 or something. Just zoom out of it. Alright. Massive head. Alright, and then draw the spider. Alright, let's do... Alright, there we go. Now, let's just colour him in black. There's my brush here. Actually, I'll ink him in first. That'll be good. Alright, now I will add a dark grey, cool grey, like that. Okay, and then I'll use my brush actually to colour all this part in black. Just colour that in. And now we have half of Spider-Man. Just like that. Okay, cool. Now I will sketch out actual spider. Kind of like that. That's good enough. Okay, now ink it in. Okay, now I'll use my brush again. Okay, that's good. And then alright, there we go. That is the 20th Spider-Man, I think. Okay. Now, let's draw the next one, which will be... Is this the original Spider-Man? No, not really. Alright, let's draw... Let's draw... You know what? Let's draw some clone... No. Which Spider-Man should we draw? Let's draw this one here. This looks quite cool. Here, this Spider-Man here. I'm going to draw this one here. Let's draw that guy. Now, here we go for the head shape. Then there we go. Okay. Now let's color this in. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then now let's use this grey to add some lines. Alright, there we go. And then now let's ink in the eyes. Like that. There we go. There we go. Now just color in. There we go. That is the next Spider-Man finished. And now I think we have 21 Spider-Man. That is actually insane. Okay, next Spider-Man I'm gonna do is this guy, I think, up here. Now, also, if you want, you can comment which Spider-Man I'm gonna draw next, or I'll just pick a random one from my list. So let's draw the next Spider-Man. Oh. There we go. Okay. Head shape. No, I think I'm gonna do that head again. There we go. Okay. And then now. Okay, cool. Let's do that. That's good. And then. Alright, cool. That's good. Now time to ink the Spider-Man. I wonder how many times I've said Spider-Man in this. Must have been so many. Anyway, nearly done inking already. This was quite a quick one. And now I'll just draw the spider as well. Okay, now he is grey. Like that. There we go. And then now I will add the red. Like that. Oh, and his eyes are red as well. There we go. That is Spider-Man. Now, how many Spider-Man? I'll just count quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That is 20 Spider-Man already. Well, after 110 minutes. It's nearly 2 hours now. Okay, let's draw the next Spider-Man. I'll just pick it quite quickly. This one. This one looks cool. So this Spider-Man is basically normal Spider-Man, but with yellow eyes, or golden eyes. Which is pretty cool. Alright, next one. Alright, so head shape, eyes, yep. And that is that. Okay, cool. Now, so this one is actually slightly darker red. So, oh, I do have deep red. Okay, let me see what the difference is there. between that and this. Literally absolutely nothing. Oh, well, I guess I'll see what I can do here. So let me just ink. Two minutes left, okay. Alright, and then let's do, is it this one? No, this yellow, pastel yellow for the eyes. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what we can do with this. So I'll do this for the web effect. And let me see if this red is hopefully, yeah, that is a bit different. It's not the biggest difference, but yeah, it's a bit different. Probably can't see that on the camera, but yeah, it's a bit different. Okay, now do that. Alright, cool. And then there we go. And then I'll also add the spider, because you always have to add the spider. There we go. And then do that and add blue. There we go. That is Spider-Man. Okay, how many more? I can probably fit quite a few more onto this. I do only have 15 minutes left though, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to go quite quickly. Let's do this Spider-Man. Kind of glowing Spider-Man. That's really cool. I don't know how I'm gonna get that glowing effect, but I'll try my best. Let's put that here. Right, so pencil. Let's do the head shape first. And then like that. Okay, cool. And then do that. That's good. Quite a small one, this one, so yeah. Not sure why I drew it so small, but should be fine. Hopefully. It's ink. Okay, so now I will, so it's kind of like this. Just trying to map out where the red goes. Like that, I think. Okay. Let's use the brush to colour it in. Alright, so that's kind of, say, this red, maybe. Okay, and then now yellow for the eye. There we go. And now, what is it? So it's red. It's red here. And then it's red for the spider. Like that. It's not the best spider, but oh well. And then it's a kind of darker blue for this. There we go. Okay, now this is all the Spider-Man I'm gonna draw. I know it's not 100, but let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 Spider-Man. Nowhere near 100, but oh well. That is the Spider-Man, and please like and subscribe if you want, and I will see you in the next video or live stream.